好，我们走这条，这条应该没有走过。哦，这边有怪。好，开打。哎，一只而已吗？哎，罗兰在这里。罗兰已经变成不死生物了。他最后自己也变不死生物了。很可怜，那我也没办法。哦，他就遇到乌鸦群了。罗兰的信，然后还有一些东西，我看一下。幸运眷顾了你，罗兰，很少人引起我的注意。哦，他想要去当这个洛洛坎的学生啊，然后半途就遇害了，就挂了。看看等级够不够？原本说我不够的。OK。好，我们前往第3章。
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. The sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow. Though however deep your pain, it cannot compare
哈尔
to
辛的
Hansen's.
故事我都没有在听，不太知道他在干嘛。哦，来到一个大城市啊，柏德之门。
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
互相吐槽。
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the Prism Bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you. To split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Best to rest now, while we still can. Who knows what's waiting in Baldur's Gate?
大家前往博德之门怎么都穿内衣啊？不是应该穿盔甲吗？
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Oh, 飞龙岩的瞭望台。哦，我的新的营地在这里。好，我们来各个聊天看看。
One final night in the open air, and then back to the city. Rest while you can. I fear that quite a bit of work awaits us.
我们都一起旅行的，我忽然意识到自己对你不是很了解。
That speaks well of your taste.
你的品味不错。
I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme.
你对西林怪有些了解。
More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I.
我的大脑属于自己，我打算保持下
I
去。
believe you.
哦，杰西拉又，
You reminded me of another I knew.
他认识的
Marked
另一
by
个人。
forces beyond their control. The gods can grant power or strip it away, but so long as your will remains, you have the only weapon you need.
想问你，
Ask it.
你真的跟死亡商人战斗过
It
吗？
was Baal alone we faced.
挑
in
战
our
过
time.
巴尔啊？
And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
干扁智贼哪里干扁了？你也没那么老，对吧？
I've passed enough years that
看起来
counting
外
is a
外
waste
形
of
大
what
概是
remains. Which is to
50
say, yes, I am that
50
old.
几岁有吧？看他的脖子啊、手、皱纹啊。好，威尔，
The shadows are cruel.
他应该要找他
It
爸
would
爸。
take a miracle for Arabella's mother and father to survive them. Well, lucky for us, we've got a knack for miracles. Let's reunite the girl with her mother and father. She deserves that much.
哦，他还在关心别的那个小朋友呢。你之前提到你父亲，没有提到母亲。
Because there's nothing to tell. She died when I was born. As a boy, my bond with father was too deep to miss the mother I never had. Now, well, I'd be lying if I said I'd never thought about my mother. What life would have been like if she'd lived. Maybe I'd be living in the city. Maybe I'd never have been forced into this cursed pact. But there's no use lingering on maybes. My mind is on the stories of today and tomorrow, not those of yesterday.
很正面，很好。你怎么看待这个梦境访客啊？
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious. But once you've taken a lithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
哦，我们需要额外的帮助啊。
I'm more than a bit wary, I admit. Still, I am the frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so.
很奇怪，我上一趴就一直没有办法跟艾泽莱尔讲话，我甚至没办法让他入队哦。
Gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel. and offer their necks.
听起来你好像在嫉妒他。
Of course I envy him. Why wouldn't I? The problem with what Cazador has done is that he did it to me. If the time comes and I can stay 1 move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit
哦，他的野
the
心，
floor.
他想要取代他，成为吸血鬼大师。如果我们强行打断，很难了解仪式是怎么回
Let's
事。
find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finely positioned for yours truly to ascend.
好吧，我会一直支援你的。
My, you sweetheart. Then there isn't a moment to waste. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
好，这个是吸血鬼的支线。哦，有故事
The
哦。
events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Dream Visitor's protection. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own
哦，如
purposes?
果我能够击败这些选民的话，搞不好那个主脑最后是听我的。那你是要当那个最后的那个可以操控主脑那个人呢，还是你想要把所有的人都可以解救出来？我要把所有人从邪恶中拯救出来。
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
The reckoning is upon us! The city thirsts for domination. March! Join power.
You're under attack.
好
Help，me.
这边应该是要赶快进到这个传送门，不然会失败了。哇！
Take you. Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
好，要赶快，要赶快
On！my feet. Gistavki! Forfius!
哦， 哦，
Or we will all become thralls.
哦，要快点！
What is all
好，
this
先进
then?
去。哎，怎么 我传到这里来。
That orb's going to blow, and soon.
Oh, 一堆骑士人，烦死了。直接开打。
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
他被袭击了。哦，他脑子是帮我们的欸。哎。
Friend of Geek.
哦，我的人都还没过来，你就。嚯！ 很凶哎、欸！惊魂守卫。OK。反摔尽散。我他可能打那么多次了，打3次哎、欸。 28，推不下去。我他可以打3次，真的很太过分了。哇，有这么难？哦，是幻象。反摔尽散。 OK， 处理掉。实名数。
哦。Come to the skull.
好，我喝水。
It's not over. Come to the skull. I need you now.
这边。军属，这是谁？
Come to the skull.
在帮夺心魔打这些骑士人啊！我搞错了，骑士人好像在救这个人。哦，他要施法了。对啊，为什么我是帮他？这个我一点怀疑。
You are in danger indeed, Mind Flayer. What the hell is happening?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you.
哈？所以他就是那个。
I'm the one that's been protecting you.
他一直都用一个妹子的样子来骗我。
That came to you in your dreams. Help me.
所以他的战争是他在抵抗被那个至上君主他们在控制他们啊。向我证明。
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Song from her soul cage. Your continued existence as yourself and not a mind.
这倒是真的，这倒是真的。
Now, help me.
我要怎么帮忙
The god. Destroy the god. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now.
姑且一试。
Together, we can turn the tide.
我的守护者居然不是个妹子，我靠！那我还好没带吉斯妹妹，不然她会气死。哼，便捷的西庭怪所以他确实是好人啊，这样很好打啊，就待在这。他才2个人而已，很好打。 二君主这么弱，哦，有啦，他们也有高手，哎。哦，很强哎，他可以行动超多的。 什么啦？居然绕跑，帮忙打！哦，暴击！好，群体治疗。哇，他现在可以跳很远。 刃术，哇，这个完全才7哦，被定身，哦，哇，直接跳下来。 对了，他们现在这里可以跳很远。哦，哦，哦，有完没完？你不要再施法了，给点伤害吧。哦，真的没用，这家伙。半衰近战。哦。 直接暴击，半衰近战，回去。哎，这什么？哦，神圣妲己，多打一下。好，集体补血。好，召唤一个初级生物，外人。 好，自己补。哇！怎么爆炸？它怎么会有爆炸？哦，它受控了，受控了。先处理掉。OK。好，异光弹来。可以了，制服。试验斩。 哎，好，解决掉。暗影。
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me. You would be a slave to the Absolute.
And so we should swoon and offer a kiss, abomination? Ah, I would not even know where to plant it.
就现在夺心魔反而跟我们是同一阵线。我需要一个具体的名字。
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate.
哦，他原
Though I
本
was
是人
never
呢。
one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise
列
Towers
出之塔
on
寻
a
找
search
宝
for
藏。
treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
哦，所以他是也是夺心魔也是有分好人坏人，
Elder Brain,
他会主脑
the one you know as the Absolute.
至上真神。
I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city.
他是怎么挣脱束缚的？
I
真厉害！
sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her,
斯
I
特梅
became
公
the
爵，
governing force behind the Knights of the Shield,
盾牌骑士
the
的
largest
幕后
mercantile
主脑，
operation in Baldur's Gate.
商业
People
组织
referred
哦
to me as the
大佬叫
Emperor.
他君主。
Such was my influence. Though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself,
哦，
Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
所以故事真的蛮复杂的、啊。那你跟我说现在这个战争到底怎么回事、啊？
We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of
祭
Gith
司的
itself.
亲生儿子，
His power has been the
王
source
子
of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prism. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
哇，好复杂啊！赫尔普斯为什么拒绝帮助维拉基斯
I？do not have the privilege of knowing the answer, but the consequences are clear enough. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war.
哦，
Vlaakith will be finished.
那你也被囚禁在这，其实干你屁事啊！这不是吉斯他们的内战吗？
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind
所以他困在这里。
I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus
他在
and
梦
find
中一直没
allies
办
in the
法
outer
出现，
world.
然后就一直困在这边。
You.
我们可以夺他的力量吗？
There may come a time when that is necessary, but there is no guarantee that his power
他的
will
那个
survive
力
his
量是可以控
passing.
制夺心魔，
The risk
不被控，
is
就是
too
不被
great. The moment his protection
夺
is
心魔
gone,
不被夺心
you
魔
would
控制，
become enthralled to the Elder Brain, just as I would.
所以
We
得
may look
继续把它
different,
保留住。
but to the Elder Brain, we are already the same. Thralls in its design.
好吧，跟你说的越多，越来越不像夺心魔。
I appreciate that, but this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel, but the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I
我才
ever
不
was
要嘞！
before.
这个外形真的是
You
太丑
too
了，
should embrace this change.
我不喜欢你的暗示。
Like it or not, our chances of defeating the Elder Brain are substantially improved if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
如果你都能让我进化，为什么不能完全阻止蜕变呢？
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you
我才
wish
不
to
要哦，
evolve
太
or
丑了
not?，
无法，我还是要这个。你知道我是靠魅力在行走江湖的，外形很重要啊。不，
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with Illithid potential.
我还好，我没有用这些能力，我还是可以过关。
yourself what you want most in the world.
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
这是什么？
A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane. Cocooned here for millennia, it has become extraordinary.
像夺心魔蝌蚪敞开你的心扉，看会变怎样？反正我有存档。
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
半西灵怪，我拥抱了蜕变， 变成半心灵关，现在你可以解锁更强大的心灵功能。我先看一下有没有值得我变成这样。他头像没有变啊。哦，其实还蛮帅的。如果戴上面具的话，会很像蝙蝠侠。我先看一下。他这边有解开边边的。说服欺瞒那些得到专精。我觉得强很多我先确定一下，我能不能接受这个外形？半欺凌怪，戴个面具看看，哇，还蛮帅的，还蛮黑暗的。好，我接受，我觉得还蛮帅的。他没有变乌贼，我就还可以接受。那我就变很强。那个就原本就有，飞行术原本就有。范围内的敌人攻击你的法术等级低的话，就会法术会无效。来，点一点啊，这个也不错。这个对多个目标释放心灵能量，这个很强。引力点这个来一下，好。我看一下，变得有点凶。好，休息。
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact or astral prism the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that
他那
thing.
个，我们刚刚是进去到那
But
个
not as little
菱
now.
形的那个
I do
神
not
器里面
serve。Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
我觉得刚刚那个我这个变身可以增加我们成功几率。
More likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted nothing to do with those illithid powers before. What makes you think I'd want to jump
我要
into
说
an
服他
even
们也
deeper
用吗？
hole? Do you know what this entails? Well, of course you do. But I don't want that for myself.
他要我说服他们也用这个东西啊！我不要，他就维持他这样，现在这样就 OK 了。
Fine. What's on your mind?
好了，我不试着说服其他的人，我自己用就好了。这种东西，自己变坏就好了。我可以飞了。好帅啊！根本就是钢铁人，我靠！